I heard a discussion on the tape yesterday. I know I am angry, underlined. Is there a difference between the two eyes? Oh yes, one is the left eye and one is the right eye. Yeah, I mean, one is the left eye to be left out. And the right eye has to be kept. That's the right eye. You should know the difference between the eye that should be left out and the eye that is right for you. I know that I am angry. Yes. Certainly there are two different eyes. Otherwise, how can you know that you are angry? One is the subject, the other one is an object. You are seeing your own possession, the lower mind, and the higher mind. The mind splits into two levels, higher and the lower. The anger and other all kinds of qualities are in the lower mind. Not only angry, I am happy. I know that I am happy. Then who is that? What is that? What kind of mind is that? I am happy. Compared to that I, the knower, the I am happy I also is lower. Not only the angry I, the happy I also is lower compared to the knowing I. That reminds me, is there not a thing called seeing eye? Seeing eye? A dog. Seeing eye. This is the knowing eye. You are the knower. You never change. You always know everything that's happening in you. You know the body. That's why you call my body. You know body is aching. You know the ache. All that you know is not yours. It's not you. That's yours. So find the knower. Who knows that you are happy, that you are unhappy, that you are angry, that you are sad? That knower is the self in you. That is the pure image of God. You are an eternal witness to all that's happening next to you or outside of you. All that you call yours cannot be you. Even your ego. You say, my ego. I have a big ego, you see. I have a big ego. That means you are not the ego. You have a big ego. We use the same term without even knowing the meaning of it. How many times you hear that? I have a big ego. That means you have it. You are not the ego. You are having it. You keep it clean. You always put yourself as a witness, eternal witness. Aham sakshihi. I am the witness. And the witness doesn't get involved in any actions. Even in a case, if the witness is a party to the crime, he is no more a witness. Witness is the one who saw the whole thing without getting involved in it. We all have that kind of witness, the knower, the knower, the knower. And you should know, you are that knower. You are that knower. You are having so many things around you, but you are not affected by that. I won't even say you are using them. No, you don't use it. If you use them, you are not a witness. Then who is the user? Who uses that? Your ego or your reflection. That is the mind. It is in that mind you have higher level, lower level mind. Different levels of the mind that wants things, mind that decides things. Manam, buddhi, chitta, ahankaram. Mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankaram. The desirous mind, the analytic mind, the egoistic mind, the possessive mind. It's all the mind, different levels of mind. But you, as a witness, as a knower, have nothing to do with all these things. But somehow we become associated with that. It is to free yourself from all those associations is what you call liberation or freedom. So always remember this. I am the pure one. I am me. I am I. I am that I am. In that sense, you are part of that supreme I. But there is a mind in front of you. I won't even say you have a mind. You are watching that mind. All the koshas are there around you. They act, they do things. You are not doer. Karmanya karma pasyed, akarmani karmacha. Doer is somebody. You are watching it. You are not the doer. You are the seer. The mind is the doer. So always try to isolate yourself from that. Liberate yourself from that. And then see it as a separate entity. That's a direct practice. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? That way you negate everything. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intelligence, I am not the ego. I am I. But if you can't go to that level, the next best thing is you are the mind, but separate yourself from the desirous lower mind and you become the higher mind. Temporarily, at least, to work with. So, as a higher mind, you handle the lower mind. You correct it. You make it free. Make that also into higher mind. Then let that self-realization come by naturally, by itself. That's what mostly we do. All these practices are done by the higher mind. Your pure spirit doesn't need any of these practices. All your asana, pranayama, dhyana, dharana, japa, everything is done by the higher mind to curb the lower mind. When the lower mind is completely curbed, it becomes purified, becomes higher mind. And then the higher mind by itself becomes still, peaceful. It helps you to realize your true nature. So that is the difference between the two eyes. The English language also, there are two eyes. One eye is the capital I. One eye is the lower, smaller eye. What is the difference between those two eyes? Anybody could say? A dot. So this is a smaller eye with a dot. The moment you erase that dot, it becomes what? Big eye. The same. Eye is the same. With a dot, you become small. Without a dot, you become big. That is a dot, the egoistic association. It's simply a spot. So you need a spot remover. And all your practices are for that, to remove the spot, the dirty spot. When that spot is removed, you are free to know that you are the big eye. So your English letter itself tells you that. Very simple, very easy. The lower eye to become big eye. So let's try to do that. That should be our goal constantly. In all our actions, all our talks, we should watch for that. Is that black dot, dirty, ugly dot, becoming bigger and bigger, or becoming lighter and lighter and ultimately vanishes? So, by God's grace, let us remove our dirty spot and become clean, pure eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Learn to be selfless. Renounce your selfishness. That is the first and foremost thing. Sacrifice the I, me, mine. And always ever ready to serve others. If that quality is there, then your mind will be always clean. Because you need a peaceful mind. a steady mind to realize your own spirituality. It's not given to you by somebody else. You are that spirit. You are that image of God. To realize that, you have to keep a clean and peaceful, steady mind. To make the mind fit for that, the only way is to become totally selfless. Totally selfless. When we project our egos and begin to work for ourselves, for me, for my sake, to gain my thing, that certainly disturbs the mind. Those who are selfish can never find peace. Their mind will be always disturbed. So, live to serve others. And be kind and compassionate to one and all.